if you're feeling stuck in life, I am going to share with you 4 journal prompts that will help you to gain the clarity you need to get unstuck. Hi, I'm Mai, and the first journal prompt we're going to talk about is writing down why you're feeling stuck. Because sometimes people feel stuck because they're bored with their life, or they're unhappy, or they haven't achieved the things they've hoped to achieve by then, or they've achieved the things they have set out to achieve, and they have not set new goals to try to achieve. I've said achieve many times, but I love that word because it's important. The second journal prompt is to list your ideal life. Now, this is not writing like a paragraph or anything about like that of your ideal life. It is just creating a list of all the things that you would be in your ideal life. That could be you're cooking more. That could be you're spending more time with people if you're an extrovert. It could be that you're spending 20 hours on your business, or it could be anything at all. Just list the things that you see as ideal in your ideal life. And in the far right column, list the things that you have in your life right now, or that's occurring in your life, or that you are, just anything that would represent what your life look like right now. Just list them in the far right column. And then in the middle column, I want you to put the things that you can do to help you be closer to your ideal column. Like, for instance, if you are not cooking a lot of home cooked meal and you're eating a lot of junk, you could be like, okay, I'm gonna try once a week to cook a home cooked meal. Or if you are you're feeling lonely and you want to date more, you can say, I'm gonna do this thing to help me meet more people, whether online or wherever it is, depending on the situation. Of course, that changes, but just list a few things. It doesn't have to be a huge list. In fact, don't make it a huge list because you don't want it to be overwhelming. But then just list some of the things you can do right now or very soonish to be closer to your ideal life. Third journal prompt is, who do you look up to? We all have someone we think of as a role model, or someone we admire or look up to. There is a reason for that. Why do you look up to them? For instance, I look up to my sister because she's an incredible woman, first of all, but also she always figures out a way to get what she wants. And that's not being said in a mean way, or in a rude or a selfish way. Although, why would it be selfish to get what you want? I don't know. But she knows what she wants, and then she figures out the steps she needs to take to get there. I admire that so much, and it is how I've learned, or at least what I've tried to do in my life when I want to get something. It's like, okay, I know it's possible. I've seen people do it. I've seen my own family member do it, and I think it's so amazingly beautiful to be able to figure out ways to achieve your goals. And that has become something I try to put in my own life, and it makes me really happy. And so figure out who you admire, who your role models are, and then figure out why they're your role models. Who are they? What do they do? What are they like? And then see if maybe there's a characteristic that you truly want to put into your own life, and then try that. Because sometimes doing something different helps, or realizing, oh, we admire something but we're not doing it even though that's something we want, helps you feel unstuck and helps you feel more motivated to do things or to become happier in life. And the last journal prompt is, what can you do to bring more joy to your everyday life? And that could be anything, right? What is it that typically brings you joy? And try to see how you can bring aspects of that to your life. I'm going to use the example of my sister again. She loves to travel. That brings her so much joy. That makes her feel so refreshed. But especially right now, she cannot travel all the time. So what can she do? And so different things she does is like, she'll go on a day trip to an area around her house where she can walk around the woods or in the desert and just really enjoy herself, just feel like she's exploring something new without having to be in crowds or without doing other things like that. And then another thing she does is that she has an international night at her home where they cook international food. So that's just little things here and there that she's doing to bring joy in her life, and that's something you can do as well. Just figure out what brings you joy and figure out how you can bring that kind of joy into your life, aspects of those things into your life, so that you're experiencing joy every day versus like once when you do this one thing. So bring more joy into your everyday life by figuring out what's brought you joy in the past, and then bring aspects of it back. Or maybe that same thing that's brought you joy, if it's like eating mangoes or something, buy more mangoes at the grocery store. Just, it could be simple and it could be bigger or more complicated, but that's up to you. And I hope these 4 journal prompts will help you feel unstuck. And if you have any question at all, please do not hesitate to reach out to me. And I'd love to know in the comments below, what is one thing that's bringing you joy and how are you going to bring it in your everyday life? All right, I will see you in the next video. Bye.